Welcome back to Heroes Incorporated, everybody, your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans in the Freedom City universe. As always, my name is Alexander Thomas, and I will be your game master, and I'm very excited to be bringing you this action tonight. Before we begin tonight, we do have a small bit of business. Guardian has character art now that I would like to share with everybody.
What? Oh, character arc. I thought you said character arc. It's like, wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Guardian hasn't had an arc the whole time we've been playing.
No.
Are you showing this on Roll20?
I'm going
Okay.
to as soon as I grab the...
All right.
Where did you put the file? Was it in our group chat?
Yes, we're blaming the artist for this.
In case you even hear you.
I think she's frozen, so we can talk smack.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, I've got Guardian. Boom.
Wait, which screen is that in? Which tab? I don't see it.
He's trying to do it in the center of the screen.
I'm on the Heroes Inc. logo.
Yep, I'm pulling it up now.
Okay. Oh, she's back.
Oh, yeah, no, she can hear us, but she's incapable of responding, so we can still
Oh no.
talk smack about her.
Let's not talk smack about her.
Don't talk smack about the artist who's going to draw the big group picture.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Let me zoom in.
Is Guardian up for the world to see?
Still, let me zoom in.
Yep.
Awesome. He's real little bitty, but
Yeah.
Baby. Yep. But, yes, so thank you, Steph, for the character art.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So, now that that's out of the way, we know what Guardian looks like instead of just being a little red H circle.
We do have one more announcement.
Yes.
We are still testing things with how you buy rerolls and unlocks. Tonight we're going to try to do the subscription rerolls. So if you subscribe at Tier 1, you get our cool new... I'll do this in chat too. Of course, no, it's not doing it. There we go. Our cool new D20 emotes. That's at Tier 1 subs. And you get one person to reroll. If you sub at Tier 2,
Ooh.
you get that emote, and you also get the Failed It emote. For $9.99, you get 2 rerolls. And then for the $24.99 tier, you get those 2 emotes, and then the Geek Nation emote. And then the whole team, every player gets a reroll. And then we have special story unlocks, which you see at the bottom of the screen. And as it cycles through, you'll see what's coming next and what they are. Those are done through tips. You can do !tip in chat and donate to unlock those story elements. We even have random one that were submissions from the community. Lastly, there's something else I'm going to add to that. I don't remember now. It'll come to me. Oh, every cent that you do tip and donate to us and subscribe, everything goes back into our channel for character art, video intros, theme music, all that stuff. It helps us with our production value of our shows. So thank you in advance.
And Lord knows we're nothing like Game of Thrones with all the production value and no writing ability. The other way around.
Shots fired.
And you won't see my water bottle. You won't see it. Oh wait, there it was.
What about your Starbucks cup?
Yeah.
I can afford Starbucks.
Yeah, right? We said we don't have any production value. So, who would like to recap what happened last week for our hero point?
Okay, so last week our intrepid heroes went down deep into the caverns that were formed under Freedom City after the earthquakes and upheavals, finding more stone men to smash, and giant stone baby heads to toss around at random. Um, there we ended up confronting the villain Dr. Tectonic, who was unleashing his plan to literally reshape the surface of the Earth through earthquakes and Earth manipulation. We saved a totally random woman and her 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
who we fig-
unrelated.
who we
Yes,
figured out.
completely unrelated.
Mhm.
And Overdrive, I still owe you a Gib smack to the back of the head for
Gotta
your
catch
little
me first.
outburst.
Gotta catch
You
me
got
first.
you got to sleep sometime.
She
But where?
wasn't
Where do I
She-
sleep? That's the question.
a very pleasant woman.
No,
Yeah,
she,
how about-
well, understandably,
I think that she
being
was-
kidnapped.
I think she
I
was
totally
very
understand that.
ungrateful for being rescued. That next time Vixen's gonna leave her in a cage.
Yeah. I probably should have got a
Oh.
hero point for that roast that I gave her. I mean, realistically. Oh.
All right, and the city is safe, and we are back enjoying the weekend, I guess.
Oh, we have those stone tablets.
Oh yes, we have stone tablets.
The
Oh
city is never safe.
yes, and Mortis was identified by Dr. Tectonic as having some sort of prophecy plot armor kind of thing.
Prophecy blur.
Now nobody has plot armor here. But yeah,
like a homing beacon for trouble.
Yes.
he was just identified as a pal. That's all. Everybody has pals, right?
Speaking of Mortis, I am zipping over to headquarters to the HR office and with quickness 10, rereading the contract about 40,000 times to make sure there is no clause by which Mortis gets to reanimate any fallen heroes should they, pass on the line of duty.
Would you believe it? The Millennial Startup Company didn't think about that. If you'd like to talk to your lawyers about it,
Oh.
see about drafting something up.
No, I don't want that. That's bad.
I don't want to be a ghost.
You'd be the fastest ghost in town.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
imagine
be
how much faster you can go with
skin
no weight. Straight
That
through
takes some
walls.
challenge. I might master that trick anyway. That's one of my things I'm working on.
Cool.
Without being
So,
dead.
Are we all at headquarters?
just gone by. About a
Everybody
week
stop
has gone
dying.
by. Right? We have the
And I
we
think
have the
Guardian
plague.
should do a
What about Guardian?
Guardian should do a non-smoking PSA. He should do a non-smoking PSA at the end of today's episode.
Why am I the one that's always like being nominated to do the PSAs? I mean,
What, you, are you
Hey, chat loves you.
Chad loves to watch you suffer.
yes.
Not that our chat is anything but wonderful, delightful people who are here to see all the wonderful things that you guys are going to do.
Godless lawyer says that he's available for superhero affidavits, wills, and estates, powers of attorney.
Nice. What about intellectual property law? Also needs one of those.
Yes.
So it's been about a week since your endeavors with Dr. Tectonic, which coincidentally makes it about a month since you guys have started with Heroes Incorporated.
Ooh.
There's
Had
now a
couple of
commercial.
paychecks. There's now a commercial on
Yes.
TV.
Mhm.
What does the Heroes Incorporated commercial entail, Colosso?
We're ready to believe you.
Pretty much. It's all of us. We're probably having a crime we're stopping, some actors. There's a nice jingle. I'm not writing it, though. I paid somebody for that.
Did you pay Ray Parker Jr. to do it?
Yes.
Which basically means
The man
paying
is
Huey Lewis to do it.
He's a national treasure.
It's true. And I'm not sure if he's still alive, but if he's not, Mortis can get a hold of him.
Oh,
Well, I mean, if we're gonna have Mortis, get a ghostwriter for our jingles, I mean, let's just go with Hendrix, John Lennon. There's a lot of people out there.
I don't think John Lennon wants to be bothered with jingles.
You never know.
Or heroes.
it's
I
a
don't
brave
think that
new
he
world.
would.
You just don't even know.
I don't think that John Lennon would like the violence.
Why do you gotta stop the crime? Maybe there's just no crime. Can you imagine that?
Yes, we can imagine that as we put this person in jail and reduce the amount of crime. That's the whole point of this endeavor.
My dogs didn't like my John Lennon impression. Okay. So yeah, it's been about a week, and all of you receive communiques around 8 o'clock on Friday evening from Honey.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidentally, it's payday,
Yay.
and she's asking for all of your attendance at the office downtown.
I'm sure I'm already there.
I
had the sign off on him.
In costume, out of costume.
What? In costume, of course. What kind of
Up to you.
question is that?
Okay, I'll get there, change, and go on in.
What took you so long?
Vixen's gonna get dressed and then she's going to ride a taxi over there. Like not in a taxi, actually on top of the taxi. She's just gonna hop on top of it.
Let's continue with
It's-
the 80s Teen Wolf.
Yes, so it's like the next day after Vixen finally gets ready.
Chance gets ready and hops on her motorcycle and zooms over.
Cool.
Weaves through traffic.
I had to sign the checks.
Mortis, are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Come on, Gloomy. It's a public appearance. You can do it.
We don't
So you get
know it's a public appearance yet. It's just a meeting.
And Colosso, have we described what the Heroes Incorporated headquarters looks like?
It's
Gold
one of
notches.
those that has like the. It's like it was an older building with the brick interior and like hardwood floors. It's like very, very new business, not old stuff. Yeah,
Very hip.
yeah.
Sounds like a lot of the offices I've worked in real life.
None that I have.
Floor plan concept.
So Honey welcomes you all in, and there is a stack of pizzas off to the left. And she says, "Hey team, so I have got the translation on those tablets you all collected. And I figured we could have a little powwow tonight and go over everything and see what we think."
Okay.
You had me a pizza.
You had me a pizza.
And she unveils the tablets.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we actually got handouts.
I have a handout.
Oh.
See, I keep learning more and more about Rule 20 every day.
Nice.
So each tablet is displayed digitally. There's little stone works, and all of the Greek letters on them are highlighted, and below them there is a translation in English. And because I hate to read, I will let you guys read. There are 8 tablets in total, and each one of them has a translation available. So however you guys want to split them up, whatever you guys want to do.
I can do one. The balance of death and undeath hangs upon the edge of a knife. When the tinkerer's refugee is twice betrayed, when the gods have returned to Olympus and the lands are plagued with strife, when the scarab has awoken and the giant as the father's price, 5 will assemble, bringing the master to life.
Not ominous at all.
Okay.
No, there's more.
One, two,
Scroll
three,
down.
four,
Scroll
five,
down.
6. Okay, 6. Okay, so not 5 assembled. It's not us.
Oh,
Good.
wait, there's more.
Okay.
And take back 1 Kadam.
Under this is an arcane circle with a sigil in a circle. The sigil looks like a twisted rose. The spell requires a sacrifice of precious metal and gemstones. It all has to be melted down while following words is spoken. My lord, accept this sacrifice of wealth in exchange for an audience that I may seek your wisdom, eternal.
I think I figured this one out, guys. If Guns N' Roses ever gets back together, it's like the end of the world is coming. Oh, wait. That's not good.
Overdrive, you get a hero point. Oh, I can't reach the hero points. You'll just have to remember.
I can do it.
I knew Chinese
Does-
democracy was bad, but oh my goodness.
Does anyone else want to read, or should I keep going?
I can go.
I'll do. Oh, go ahead.
An in-depth schematic of a device similar to the Soul Vault is on tablet number 2 and 3
We don't know what that
on
is.
a massive scale. It looks like it's
teacher?
room-sized.
Teacher, what's the Soul Vault again? The massive vault that we were in last week?
Not exactly.
Oh, okay. So generally, we don't know what the Soul Vault is.
All of you but one does not know what this whole vault is.
Okay.
There's a strange schematic on it then.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
It
a
looks like
hexagonal
it's-
machine.
It looks like it's room-sized. It is signed by whoever Jeremiah's Hartleman is. Dr. Tectonic has added a few notes. They appear to be 5 sets of coordinates.
I don't think that he was all bad. I mean, this seems like he was about to build some stuff for Habitat for Humanity or something.
You want me to keep going?
We could go back and forth.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do number 4. Fire, eternal punishment for the wicked. Sinners and saints alike have been consumed in this monarch's quest. Thunder can do nothing to douse this woman's scorn.
It's Guardian's wife!
Chance, you get a hero point.
I didn't, when I created this in my mind, I didn't intend for it to be like this absolute harridan. It just, okay, whatever.
I'll be honest, David, that probably says more about me than it does you.
Yeah, it does. I just want this nice story about these 2 high school people who, they loved each other. The boy messed up, went away for a while. He came back, and it's like they both moved on. They're fine. They share kids, but hey.
She just turned out to be like a little bit of a.
And now all of a sudden she's like, ultimate. Like, I'm gonna sue you for something you had absolutely nothing to do with, but are tangentially related to.
Okay. Water flowing, path between worlds. A thug blessed by Deep One, and cursed with ignorance, short-sightedness. The seas will swallow his mind long before his body is mine.
Overdrive's in trouble.
Okay, that's kind of ominous.
Because he can run
Overdrive, she just called you a thug.
Yeah. A fast-moving thug. We don't know what he's doing when he's going fast. He could be doing anything.
I'll keep my gutter mind quiet.
Okay, who's next?
Tablet number 6. Earth, guardian of my domain. Buried far below the fight. Far from peace. Stone sentinel, driven mad by the secrets of firmament. Soulless soldiers surround him, seeking a silent new station to call home.
Aw, they were just looking for a home. We should have, I don't know.
Well, someone's into alliteration.
Mm.
All right, I guess I'll do tablet number 7. Air, purview of those who would see my demise. Fallen sun, given life to fill my dark designs. Ambitious, doomed soul, held aloft by hubris and vengeance.
Spirit, the energy of my realm, youth touched by my pale hand and led into the shadows of corruption. Thoughts of heroism and delusions of redemption will be his doom.
Ooh.
On the back of the A tablet is carved, "The fox will bring them all into the fold."
By
Oh.
your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Couple questions for the GM.
Yes.
Can I make some sort of roll about Scarab?
Yeah, you can make a... Do you have knowledge freedom city or knowledge history or knowledge art magic? And by knowledge, I mean expertise because we're playing Mutants Masterminds.
No, I don't. I have the cult though.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a knowledge occult. That definitely works.
That was
Yeah,
an 18.
With an 18 and with your general knowledge of sort of the mystic underworld of Freedom City, you know that the Scarab is a hero who passed away. Supposedly he belongs to a long line of reincarnating heroes who go up against the same villain. His most recent identity was in Freedom City, but they're still looking to see who the next one is going to be.
It's my dog. My dog's going to be the next Scarab. Go get him, Oberon! We're going to be the fox and the hound.
Mortis, you also know that Jeremias Hartleben is the name of the German occultist who built the Soul Vault
Okay.
with that roll.
Okay then. Well, at that point, yeah, I guess there's something I need to tell you guys and gals.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Jeremiah will. With that, I'll actually take off my hood and mask.
Okay.
What's under there?
You look scary?
Nope.
Is it like Night of the Living Dead?
Is your
Nope.
face melting?
Is it like Beetlejuice with snakes popping out everywhere?
No, he looks like
Pause.
a 20-something-year-old guy, brown eyes, gray eyes, and brown hair with tips of it dyed purple. He might look familiar to a few people, depending on what they may or may not make a roll for. I guess it's up to Alec.
If anybody has Freedom City Underworld,
Wow! That is like the most useful points I spent on this character so far.
And just like that, Guardian wasn't the only ex-con on the team.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think Vixen would have any clue, but Ellis might.
Expertise
here.
journalism?
yeah, you can roll expertise journalism.
That would totally, yeah.
Wow. Okay, that was terrible.
Guardian, you have no idea who this is.
Yeah,
It's like when Lex Luthor took off the flag.
exactly. I was just thinking that too. I have no idea who this is.
I have no idea who this is, but I think his hair's cool.
Overdrive,
Planet Two.
Overdrive, you have heard of this person. You remember a few years back, Dr. Necros had a sidekick. And Mortis, your villain name escapes me at this moment.
Deathgate.
Deathgate. I was gonna say Death Trap, but I didn't think that was right.
You were a sidekick? I'm picturing Bruce Campbell from Hero High. Sidekick!
Sidekick.
I guess the word henchman might be better. Goon,
More
minion.
politically correct. Hench
Lieutenant?
person, I think. Hench
Yeah, yeah.
person.
Dr. Necros is nothing if not progressive. And he went away for a little while after his stint with the good doctor.
So,
Those are your preconceived notions about him anyway.
Dark
that,
secrets. It's like we're in an Image comic from 1998. What's going on?
Oh God, so many pouches as far as I can see.
well, that schematic on tablet 2 and 3 looks a lot like something that's currently stuck in my chest.
Uh,
I will sort of zip over to the boss and tap him on the shoulder. Boss, I think I know who Mortis is, and it's not good.
Well, didn't he just admit? Did you say that in character that you
Well,
never
that was-
investigate, or
that
out of
was-
character?
That was my knowledge of it, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I won't blurt that out in front of the whole room. The Guardian, I'm not always impulsive, but I will let the boss know that there's a bad guy sidekick on the team.
Thank you,
So-
Overdrive.
Always ready to help.
what do you
I can't
mean
say
you
that
have
to your face.
a room in your chest? I mean,
A rune.
I mean,
R-U-N-E.
You know, hey, Overdrive, you got a little.
Poor Guardian.
That is currently powering me and keeping me alive. It's also what gives me my abilities.
interesting. Can I poke his chest?
Damn, not me.
So,
Poke.
yeah, so this does not look good at all.
Chance is just reading the tablets over and over again.
Awkward.
Are
So,
the tablets physically here as well?
Is who physically here?
The tablets. Are these?
Yes, they are physically here as well.
I don't know if I know Dr. Necro.
Can I use art history to try and examine them and try and figure out how old they are?
Sure.
Holy random skill.
You've seen tablets like this before. You can't say exactly how old they are, but if you had to guess, it would be somewhere between 4 and 300 BCE.
I'll tell everyone. I'll inform everyone of this. Can I tell them like what era, like what, where they're from, like Mesopotamia or Greece?
They're
or...
Greek, aren't they?
They appear to be Greek in origin, yes.
Yeah, but okay. So, with the dialect of the Greek, is there any way for me to tell what region of Greece they're from?
If you spoke Greek, I would say yes.
I speak all languages.
Oh,
Ooh, snap.
just kidding then.
I if I spend time with the language, I can speak it.
You would guess that these are Thessalian.
Okay, I'll tell them. But these are from between 3 and 400 BC, and they're Thessalian. They're just real randomly.
Okay.
How is that possible since the thing that's in my chest has only been around for a couple hundred years?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, there's the Baghdad battery. There's ancient inventions that are being reinvented now, so...
Or it
I
could
don't
just
know.
be a cult following of ancient.
Yeah.
Mortis, you do know that Jeremias was operating in the 1300s AD, so yeah, that is an inconsistency that you're noticing. That might be what we call a clue, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean he couldn't have found, like, translations or actually these exact tablets at some point. I mean, there's no telling who had these before, and if they're prophecies, then
Yeah.
I mean they had to get here somehow.
And
We're a little far from Greece.
and as heroes
Speak
in
for
Freedom
yourself.
City, do we know anything about Greco-Roman villains?
I mean, you guys know Daedalus.
I guess
He's
if
not a
we know-
villain. But you guys,
Colosso disagrees.
you guys know that Daedalus is in fact the
Daedalus.
Actual
the Daedalus.
Daedalus for myth.
It's so sad that he lost his son.
I wouldn't bring that up. That's not good.
Awkward.
you know that there are definitely many villains and gods from Greek mythology who show up in Freedom City. Hades has invaded Freedom City before, back in I think it was in the 40s or the 60s, maybe.
Silver Age Freedom League, yeah.
You know that
Medea's been around.
yeah,
She's my
Circe is a
favorite.
thing.
She's my favorite.
The Minotaur.
There's a guy called the Myrmidon who
Okay,
made
so
a deal with.
Daedalus helped in the conception of the Minotaur.
Yep. So
the
okay.
labyrinth part, yeah.
So
Should we bring that up to him? Can we say, so you helped a lady get on with a cow? How was that?
I probably refrain from asking him that.
Oh, you should have seen the stuff that Zeus made people sleep with.
I know.
Light,
Swans and
geese,
cows.
their own husband.
Yeah. Their own husband.
so alrighty.
Bolts of lightning.
Eris is also a big thing in
So
I
we
like Eris too. She's
we
fun.
probably need to maybe at least talk with Daedalus about this.
And not bring up the cow romance.
Right.
No cow romance.
Don't do it.
Wow, you're killing my buzz, man.
Yeah. Okay. So there are coordinates with the tablets. You said correct?
Yes, on tablet 2 and 3, it appears that Dr. Tectonic has added a few notes. They appear to be 5 sets of coordinates.
Okay. So what are the coordinates to?
Give me an investigation check.
Well,
Can I check?
it's not my point. It's not my thing to do.
Also, I guess when we met Daedalus, we should probably not bring up that he killed his nephew.
Oh, hey, 16.
You know, bad blood and all.
Bad blood.
Yeah.
With a 16, you are able to find out that the coordinates are all in Freedom City.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Uh,
Can I try to triangulate them?
Sure.
And that is. Do I have to roll for that, or? Can I use
Yes,
it?
go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Yes.
Chance, the world's luckiest detective.
She's Batman! She's blonde Batman!
So the 5 coordinates, one appears to be in Kingston, one appears to be in Hanover, one appears to be in Lincoln, one in Lantern Hill, and one in Port Regal.
Oh, do they make a pentagram when you connect them all?
What's in the middle of them, though? When you.
So I'll go ahead and, if you guys are on the map, I'll ping. So Hanover, Kingston, Port Regal, Lantern Hill, and Lincoln.
Yeah, they pretty much pick up. It's a little wonky, but You can make a pentagram out of it.
And the
I
whole
got a
middle of the
bad-
city is sort of in the middle of the pentagram.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Whoever's drawing X's, you're the bomb.
You're welcome. It's one of the things I like about this because you can draw on it and erase them.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So, do we want to split up and investigate those?
Actually, before we split up,
Hey, where in
I,
Lantern Hill is that?
You know, oddly enough, it's over near the speakeasy.
Oh, the bitch.
before we head out, I'd like a word with Guardian in the office first.
Okay, sure.
Ooh.
Okay.
principal's office.
Jeez,
Okay,
I
so I
agree.
go outside, I follow Colosso, and what's up, boss?
I'm at the bar. Are you a Scotch man?
It's okay, don't need anything right now. Thanks, son.
Well, have a seat.
Actually, I'm Irish.
I don't sit at the desk. I sit at the other chair on the other side of the desk with Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a week. Is everything okay with you?
Yeah, things are fine.
How's your family?
They're good. Kelly kind of cooled off after the crisis had passed, and you know,
The dogs
The
disagree.
dogs are lie detectors. Yeah, they're lie detectors.
Yes.
she was when we got her and the kids out of there, she was just blowing off steam. She's probably just been under a lot of pressure, and also it's kind of, I mean, she's a Freedom City girl, just like I'm, Freedom City guy. We're used to superhero stuff happening completely out of the blue, but I don't think she's ever been, personally affected or had, had the kids affected like that.
I just wanted to check in on you because I noticed you didn't have a clear head last week, and I know your family is important and you're wanting to save them.
Okay, so what do you mean I didn't have a clear head last week?
Well, I noticed you were giving the team orders. You were asking Chance to bestow her luck on you, and I don't think it even works that way. But, if she did
Okay.
control it, her body, her choice, all that thing. But listen, you're not in trouble. Your kids need you. Rushing in like that without the team, put yourself in danger and the team.
I was with the team going down into there.
Well, we met back
I-
up,
I
yeah,
was-
but you kind of took off on us.
Okay, I'm
Point-
trying to remember when I did,
The
but
point is,
anyway, yeah.
your kids need you. They need a father in their lives. Just keep that in mind next time.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's all. You're doing good.
Hmm.
That's all.
Sure.
All right, I want everybody to take a hero point.
Okay.
Sure.
Because you guys are bumming me out, man.
Ouch.
But in a good way. It's in a good way.
I can't give myself a hero point.
Yeah, if you click on it, then click choose, then you can
Choose.
drag it over to your name.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that's
you
cool.
see the pile on the right?
No, that's not my name.
Whoa,
That's not
whoa.
my name.
No, that's not my
Not my
name either. Go there. Nope. Not working for me.
There's
Oh,
hero
we just
points
have-
everywhere over there.
I know.
It's
Just-
raining hero points.
Click on your hero point and you should be able to deal it to yourself. Like click on the thing and then click on yourself.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. Okay, there.
I don't know how the sorcery behind it works. That's all Mortis is doing. All right. So what do you guys want to do now?
Mark these with hero points. 2, 2, 2.
So I'm totally not anywhere near the door when they come out from the office. Like, so boss, are we splitting up or what's the plan here?
Ah.
Let's go in teams.
Okay.
All right, who wants to go for a luck run? In other words, horrible things could happen.
You need to get rid of these. I do. How do I get rid of this stuff? I'll just go over there. Go!
I'll go with whoever needs, muscle backup.
I don't know. I haven't decided. Is there like a middle class, completely like bland, normal area where my aunt may live?
Where your aunt lives?
Yeah, I don't know. She would live in some place that was like completely bland and like maybe the houses are from the 70s. They have basement.
In Archie Bunker's neighborhood.
Yes.
Trying to think of where that would be in Freedom City.
Hang on a second.
I would say Kingston or Bayview, probably, but Bayview's not one of the locations that's in trouble.
Okay. Well, I'll go to Kingston then.
Lantern Hill is if she lived in a house from the 1770s.
Yeah. She probably doesn't. She probably still has shag carpet.
Yeah.
So I'll go to Kingston.
And the party's splitting. So, Vixen, you're going to Kingston?
Yeah, which one linked up with Kingston?
The coordinates are only on the tablet number 2 and 3.
Okay.
They're not linked to one of the people who's being described.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Would we be able to recall if this is where tunnels were opening up?
Yes.
There was a tunnel in Kingston.
Do we know if there was one in the other locations? Because we said that there was tunnels around that we didn't go fight at, but Phoenix was checking them out.
Yeah, there was one in Kingston that opened up. There was one in. There was one in
Riverside?
Lantern Hill that opened up. There was one in Riverside was the big tunnel. Lincoln also had a tunnel. So Lincoln, Lantern Hill, and Kingston all had tunnels that you guys didn't see personally.
And we don't know if there was one in Hanover or
Port Regal.
Regal. We don't know.
You do not.
Okay. If we look at the coordinates, would they match up with about where the tunnels were?
It looks like they do not.
Okay. Okay. Well, it was just a theory.
It's a good theory.
Okay, let's go. We go to Kingston.
Okay. Where is everybody else going?
I will head up to Hanover with anybody who wants to come with me.
I know there are 5 of them, but we should at least go in, as sets of 2, I would assume, or 3.
Sure.
I'll go with Chance if she wants to back up.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So what locations is everybody going to?
Kingston is with Vixen, and Chance and Guardian are going to Hanover. You've still got Port Rico, Lantern Hill, and Lincoln that are unspoken for.
I'll go to Kingston.
Vixen and Colosso. Hey, I think that leaves Spooky and Speedy again.
Spooky and Speedy.
Lantern
That's
Hill?
your guys' Disney Plus channel show.
It's a Casper and Gonzalez.
We may have lost Kevin.
Kevin, you still there? His face is frozen in quiet contemplation.
And Overdrive's never that quiet.
Start drawing mustaches on it. Little goatee.
Speed kills. That's a good one for a public service announcement.
But we did do a
Distracted driving.
yeah.
Oh, no. Speed Kills is the name of their duo.
So, while we're working on getting Overdrive back, what's going on with the other team members who are going to Hanover and Kingston?
Ah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So,
the screen.
Okay. No, looking at the feed, all of the...
Yeah, it's because he dropped.
okay.
oh, we're out of alignment.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to take a brief break. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back.
All right. So sorry about that, everybody. We had some technical difficulties, but now the internet goblins have been satiated.
I stumped him
we
out.
Can continue.
Okay. So,
I forgot to knock on wood before our stream tonight, so that was my bad. So, Vixen and Colosso, you guys are heading to Kingston,
Yes.
which is the bit sort of between Interstate 4 and Interstate 525. I think that's what that says. I got bad eyesight. Yeah, 525. When you get to the area that is on the coordinates, so Kingston, for everybody who doesn't know, is an upper middle class part of the city that is sort of has a suburban feel, something local residents value, almost like a nice suburb of the city rather than the city proper. The area that you find on the map is a storage facility.
Okay. So, are we arrived to that facility, or?
Yeah, you guys are free to go to that facility if you want.
Is it marked like? Is it clear who owns it, or
It's
the
lit.
same?
It's lit. It looks like it's open to the public, and it's like just rows of garages that you
yeah.
can stuff stuff
Okay.
in.
Okay. Well, is there a number? Along with it, was there like another random number or anything? So we put which garage to look in.
There is not.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
How you want to do this, Vixen?
Well, I guess I'll go in.
Are the
I
windows
assume
like
that-
up above, like along the sides?
Like a
of the-
skylight?
Not on the top, but like
Skylight?
near the top of the connecting to the roof.
Well, is it like open garages or is it like a building encased with garage doors in it?
It's like a building with garage doors in it.
Okay.
It's like a collection of
Yeah, I
prefab buildings with
okay,
garage doors that open and close.
inside. Okay, so I guess we go in and we try to see if one garage screams "I'm evil." Like go down the rows, knocking out. Are you evil? Okay.
Oh, it's the one with the skull on it and the spikes. Got
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe open it and it just belongs to like a heavy rock wannabe band.
It's the garage door with the butterfly, because no one ever suspects the butterfly.
I don't know. The butterfly effect is very powerful.
That's true. That's very true. Give me investigation checks.
Okay. Come on, better than Colosso.
What did you get, Vixen?
I have not rolled yet.
I'm overwhelmed by the amount of garages we have to search.
14.
Oh, we lost him again.
How long are you guys planning on searching?
I don't know. As long as it takes, I guess.
We lost Kevin again.
Yeah.
We'll keep going.
Okay.
Unless we're all askew.
We're all
Oh,
We're
screwed.
all, yeah. So
Should we have a placeholder? Like, just a picture of 401
Hold
air.
on. I got you guys. I got you, chat, internet. 1 second, please. At least we can cover our stuff. Hold on. You
They
guys-
don't really need to see our pretty faces, do they?
No, they see part of our faces.
Oh.
Okay, wait. I got something. Let me just save it.
hey, boss.
All right.
There, and then I'm overdrive.
Oh no! We're losing everyone!
Oh no, who would lose now?
The villain! Oh well, at least on roll 20 we do not have cube.
What's up?
Or overdrive. I don't see you on your thing on roll 20 went away.
I see myself there.
Okay, there, you're back.
There.
You were gone. I swear.
You can still hear
You're not
us,
there. Yes.
and we can still play.
Okay.
And when Kevin comes back,
So-
I'll drop that screen.
Awesome. Sounds good.
So bear with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the nuclear bombs to drop.
With your tips and subscriptions, we can upgrade the internet, and we can all play safely.
Upgrade the internet.
Subscribe today for a better internet tomorrow.
I'd buy your war bond. All right. So how long are Vixen and Colosso going to search this
I don't
area?
know. 45 minutes, an hour. Seems reasonable.
As you guys are searching around, all of the storage units appear to be identical, and none of them scream evil to you.
There he is.
Maze, are we all back?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking on my
There we go.
phone. There's a massive Verizon outage happening in eastern Pennsylvania. So hopefully they get it sorted out here shortly, because this is not good. Curse you, Verizon.
It's a good moment to mention that we are an international group of players bringing this game to you guys. I'm from Ohio. Some of us are from elsewhere.
Elsewhere. I'm from elsewhere.
The
It's
Beyond
a very
Brand.
nice place.
That's where the Khajiit live, I hear.
I'm from BF Nowhere.
This one knows elsewhere. This one's still nothing.
Yeah, eastern Pennsylvania is a big, angry red-orange blob of outage right now. So hopefully I'm back and we're all good. So.
They're probably working on it.
Yeah, I
so
get
you
bored
guys
and
search
give up.
around.
I mean, at least it's not they who shall not be named.
I don't know who that is.
Comcast.
Ah,
Well, there went our Verizon and our Comcast sponsorships, guys. Thanks.
Don't.
all right. So you guys are searching around. Meanwhile, over in Hanover,
Yeah.
Chance and Guardian, you guys
Yeah.
follow the coordinates to a 24/7 internet shop.
All right.
Is it like a cyber cafe?
Yeah, it's like a cyber cafe.
They're gonna get something to drink. I think I went to the wrong place. I want to go to the cyber cafe.
All right.
I'll get myself
The
some coffee.
guys, the people working here, are they like college kids or are they older people?
They're like college kids.
Okay,
Hanover
good.
is on the north side of town, and it's sort of like the Freedom City Technological Institute is up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Would I know anybody from school?
You can for a hero point.
All right, let's do it. I have 3. I'll give one up.
Yeah, just
They
throw
were
'em away.
careful to put it on the north side of town because you don't want to have the South Hanover Institute of Technology be your school.
Oh.
Sorry, it's family friendly. I can't explain that.
Chance, who do you want to know here?
Someone
friend of
who's
yours,
been,
or-
yeah, it's my friend it's my friend Britt. Let's say she works there.
Okay. And your identity is public, right?
Yes.
Okay. Britt sees you come in, and she sees you're there with Guardian, and she looks over and she's like, "Is there something going on?"
Maybe. Have you been working all week?
On and off. I mean, this is my third shift of the week.
Right. Is there anybody like not usual coming in, but coming in a lot?
I mean, it's a 24-hour internet business. We have all kinds of people come in here all the time.
I know, but I mean, like you're here often enough that you have regulars. But has there been any new regulars coming in? Like,
No, nothing. Nothing
No?
crazy that I would. There's a couple of homeless people who came in, but I gave them a coffee and let them stay.
All right. Did they use the computers or did they just hang around?
One of them used the computer.
Which one? Like which computer?
She'll point over. The computers all have numbers on them. She points over to computer 16.
Okay. Is he on it for a long time or
Just an hour.
just an hour? Okay. All right. I'm just gonna check it out then, even though my technology check sucks.
Give me a technology check.
Yes. Just gotta...
She asks if you want anything.
No, I'm good right now.
I'm good, thanks.
She didn't ask you. I'm just kidding.
Oh! What did you in the face? Poor Guardian.
I can't get no respect, I'm telling you.
Pat, pat.
Oh.
So Chance, you're typing through on the computer. If he was up to anything nefarious, it wasn't saved.
Okay. Okay. Is there any way? So I turn back to Britt, and I ask, "Is there anything we can, like, any security footage we can check? Do you have anything like that we can take a look at?"
Roll persuasion check.
Ugh.
You forgot to ask in a sassy tone.
Yes. Yes. But
She's like, I'm not really supposed to. Not really supposed to let people get on these get on the security camera.
Oh, you are my best friend.
I'll give you a free reroll.
Okay. Ah, even worse.
Wait a minute, if it's reroll though. Oh, never mind, you rolled an 11.
Yeah.
She says, "Look,
Is
I
that-
know,
is that
I
the
know you're my
code?
best friend, but like, I don't have another job to fall back on, like being a superhero or whatever. So
Yeah,
like,
okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's, I'm going to try my persuasion up with her. It's just that we got some information about, you remember the tunnels and the invasion last week by those stone creatures? We think that somebody who had something to do with it got on the computer here. So, I mean, if there's, anything that, any clues that we can find, or, even just in the image that we can run by the authorities, just to find out who might be, who might have done it. I mean, if it comes out later that, someone was doing bad stuff on your systems here, I mean, who knows if your, company could be, liable for stuff.
go ahead and make a persuasion check. I'll give you a +2.
Thank you. Oh, gee. Hold on a second. No, that's where am I? Here I am.
Oh, you rolled a perception check.
Yeah, I rolled a perception check, 12. I'm going to re-roll that. I'm going to spend a hero point for that.
And this time roll a persuasion check.
Oh! Okay, yeah. No wonder it. Do we want to use the roll and recalculate with my normal dice bonus?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, perception... Oh, never mind. It would have been the same. They're both 5. So.
Oh, cool.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so re-roll. There we go, yeah.
A little better.
She looks over at you, Chance, like, is he for real?
Mm-hmm.
And when you sort of give her a confirmation nod, she says, okay, but only for 5 minutes.
All right.
Thanks.
And she'll lead you back into the office.
Okay.
And you guys can both give me investigation checks. Good thing you brought Chance.
Did that not go?
Okay.
Why is that not rolling
Investigation, you said?
Yes.
again?
I see nothing. Nothing.
Investigation.
Why
There we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You,
Because
you
it
rolled-
wouldn't work. It wasn't clicking and coming through, but it is now.
Oh,
Didn't mean to.
it rolled 3
I'll
times.
take the first one. The first one's fine.
So with your investigation check, as you're cycling through the footage, Chance, something catches your eye just by luck. You notice that the name on the registry of who owns this place is Labyrinth Construction.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh.
Hmm. All right. Let's
Out
give
of
Honey a
character, I
call.
know.
No.
With and with your knowledge of Daedalus, you know that Daedalus was responsible for constructing a labyrinth of fame.
Okay.
So you think maybe labyrinth construction is something that Daedalus uses to build stuff within the city.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, looks like we have somewhere else to go.
But looking over the footage, it looks like all of the footage information is just regular people doing their thing.
Okay.
Let's not tell the boss about this. I mean, I know he's got a big bugaboo about Daedalus and Freedom League, but let's see where this goes before we start talking to him about it.
Okay. Well, if it pans out to nothing, then it's nothing. But let's just take a look.
Sure.
So, Spooky and Speedy, where are you guys going?
Lantern Hill.
Lantern Hill. Nice. Also, I really liked the idea of calling you guys Rigorous Mortis. Somebody in chat said that. All right, you guys are heading over to Lantern Hill. The coordinates do lead you directly to the speakeasy, Mortis. Which looks much the same as it did last week.
So that's not good. Maybe you can find something I didn't. So, oh, you don't know about this place.
Right. So, what kind of people would hang out here? Kind of creepy looking. Hey, you never thought of using your powers for evil, did you, by chance?
This was formerly a speakeasy in the 1920s, and then was abandoned after Prohibition was stopped. It was abandoned for many years and reopened in the 50s, I believe, based on my research, until it was burned down one night in the late 50s, early 60s. It had been turned into a nightclub, and it had been firebombed, and the doors were locked with people trapped inside.
And it reopened when?
And since then, it's been closed.
Wait, we're going to a burned out, empty husk of a building?
Not completely. I've done some cleaning up.
Okay, this is awkward. So sort of look around. Is it kind of how he described it? It's a burned out speakeasy.
It's been
From-
straightened up a little bit, but yeah, it is. It does look like it's an abandoned building for sure.
Yeah.
And
It is sort of on the outskirts of the colonial part of Lantern Hill.
Yeah, this is like the old part of town.
Yes. And you can tell that there's some cleaning supplies and stuff like that, which are all new.
Okay. Then you say you checked this place out earlier?
Yeah, I found it not too long ago, and I've been slowly trying to clean it up.
But this happens to be one of the coordinates on the stone tablet.
Yeah, that's what kind of has got me kind of freaked out.
Huh. Well, let's see here. With quickness, I should be able to do a rather quick investigation, yes? Quick yet thorough, you know how I roll.
That sounds good to me.
Because
Quick and
quickness
thorough,
10...
that's how I like it.
Well, that's good, because I'm not what you call a professional investigator, but let's see.
So Overdrive, you sort of take a lap of the area.
Okay.
You don't find anything of note. There's no like tunnels open nearby. There's no signs of struggle. There's no nefarious looky-loos looking around.
No weird, like, energy or smoky, like a Slipknot concert's about to happen or something.
Not that you can tell.
Okay, well, that's good. Yep. Spooky, this place seems kind of empty to me. Not really finding anything here.
I'm gonna go in and look around and see if anyone else is around.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna keep an eye on him because
Yeah.
Cool. So, Mortis, you head in. Tony manifests when you come in.
Oh, sure. Tony
Says,
the
"Hey."
ghost don't come out for me.
He might have been there. You just couldn't see him.
I know. I'm feeling snubbed.
He says, "Hey, Derek, what's going on? I wasn't expecting to see you so early in the evening."
Well, there seems to be something going on in the city. Recently, we've come across some ancient relic tablets from Greece, and
You mean like my mother-in-law?
And yeah, so they talk about all this prophecy stuff and 4 elements or 5 elements, and someone was doing some investigation around it, and the coordinates for this location were among their notes. Has anyone been poking around lately besides me?
Nah, you're the only guy. Other than that handsome fellow you got out there with the orange leotard.
That's Overdrive. Work colleague.
And pawn in my nefarious plan.
He seems quick.
And thorough.
Ouch. Ouch.
You'll have to ask him to come in, and I'll see how thorough he really is. I haven't seen anybody around here other than you, buddy. I keep wiping down this bar, and it never gets wiped up. And he looks through the bar and he starts doing his rack thing, his bartender thing.
Okay.
You, any idea what sort of thing you're looking for? What kind of... It's just a coordinate?
It was a coordinate, and it had to do with something, an old relic known as the Soul Vault.
I don't know nothing about no soul vaults. I don't think that's part of my unfinished business.
Well, yeah. I guess I could always go ask the other guy, but he's kind of creepy even for me.
Yeah, if you're gonna go get him, make sure I'm not here. Make sure I'm sparse.
Will do. So with that, I'm walk back over to Overdrive. Tony hasn't seen anything around here. No one's been poking around.
Who's Tony? The see-through guy you were just talking to?
Yeah, the former bartender.
He's not a former patient of yours, is he?
No, he is one of the old bartenders from the speakeasy days. Pretty sure he got shot by another mob.
Wow. That'll ruin your day. So, nothing from him either.
I guess we should check. We can check in with the boss and see if he's heard anything. The other thing we could do is there is someone else in Lantern Hill area that might know something, but I'm not sure how he. Well, I haven't met him yet. Kind of on purpose. So.
Oh, sounds like a real charmer.
He's just, well, set in his old ways.
Well, I totally got your back if we were going to talk to this guy, you know?
Yeah. It's either that or go talk to Daedalus. So I guess we leave it up to the boss.
Yeah, man, the boss might be upset if we do that.
So,
Are you gonna go look for the other guy?
Come on, Mortis. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, yeah.
Awesome.
If Overdrive's not down for it, yeah. Up to Lantern Hill Cemetery we go.
Oh boy.
It is still daytime, right?
Oh, it's nighttime.
Oh. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, eh?
It's alright.
What's the worst that could happen in a graveyard at night? Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
So, Mortis, you guys go over to the graveyard. I'm assuming you're dragging Overdrive by his ankles.
What? No, I'm all in. Let's do this.
What do you do to try and get his attention?
I guess fly into the cemetery and manifest some of my abilities. That should probably get his attention.
So, Mortis flies into the cemetery Overdrive and starts doing his ghost
I
thing.
gotta back him up. I'll fly in there, looking quickly behind each bush and tombstone, circling nervously at high speed.
Mortis, you see the lantern cutting through the mist in the dark before you see him.
And with that, I immediately land and turn off my power.
Not a ghost.
Mhm.
And it's burning with green light that is casting over the tombstones and is seeking. It feels like the light is searching and looking as it passes over all of both of you. And this man dressed in colonial garb with a tricorn hat with a scarf covering his face, holds the light up to you. He says, "Why have you come here, Derek? Last name."
Knows who you are. Or maybe he doesn't.
What's Derek's last name?
Oh.
Is Derek Davison.
Why have you come here, Derek Davison?
I believe there's a great impending doom coming to Freedom City. And I need some help.
He holds the lantern up to you, and you can sort of feel. It's almost like he's gazing into the center of you, using the lantern as a focus. And you could feel him, almost like these grasping fingers, just pouring over your consciousness, just reaching into the heart of you and just pulling apart your secrets and your darkness. And he says, "What would you seek to know?"
Well, apparently we recently recovered some ancient tablets speaking of a great evil being unleashed.
An evil related to the device in your chest, which binds my kind.
Yeah, that would be it.
Taking notes furiously.
So yeah, something with something similar to the Soul Vault, which is what keeps me alive. And speaks of the tablets speak of 5 elements, and there was a set of coordinates along with those that we found. The one leading to Cemetery Hill, Lantern Hill. So I was hoping maybe you knew something or sensed something or.
Roll a persuasion check, Mortis.
Of course, the one I'm really bad at.
I mean, you sucked pretty hard at it, so that's awesome. Pretty well. I don't know how you would phrase that.
I
He sucked well.
I would have done any. Yeah, I almost made that was almost a critical success. So
He pauses for a moment. He hasn't blinked the whole time that you guys have been speaking. And he says, "I do not know anything about coordinates, but I do know the location that you have been toiling within in my domain is it's right on the nexus of a great ley line. It is an area capable of great magical power. And I know that the man you know as Daedalus is responsible for the original construction of the speakeasy."
Daedalus is the bad guy.
I will zip to the
Daedalus did it.
bookstore and get a thesaurus and come back and be like, "Look, dude, coordinates, nexus, that could be the same thing. You take this. I'll try and pass him the thesaurus."
He doesn't even look at you.
It's cold.
Your friend is insolent.
colleague is a more proactive.
That's a multisyllabic insult. I resent that.
You can barely understand it.
I hear Guardian somewhere whispering in the distance.
Yeah, so
I have sensed that some great magical confluence is coming, and I have been preparing for it. You would be wise to prepare your fools for it as well.
well, thank you for the information, and yeah, I guess if you need me, let me know. But yeah.
Thanks, big words.
Um,
He does kind of look at you, Overdrive, when you say big words, and he fades away into the mist.
You know, Mortis, I can't help but notice that whenever we're around your spirit friends, I'm just your colleague. I feel a certain distance, separation, even that you're just, you're pushing away. Am I embarrassment to the spirit world? Is that where you're coming from?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for being honest. This is the worst team up ever.
So what are you guys gonna do now?
Sulk.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna check in with the boss. So, I think you have.
Well, boss,
Yes.
they're checking in with you. I guess check in with him.
Well, we'll get on comms with the team. Hey, this is Mortis and Overdrive. Has anyone else found anything?
Actually, Mortis, I think we have something that might be right up your alley over here. I mean, sort of. I mean, they're storage garage things. I thought maybe you could like stick your head in them and maybe figure out if there's anything evil in any of them.
That's an incredible investigative technique.
Just be like, stick it in. No, old baby
Stick your head
furniture.
in
Stick it
the
in at one. Be like, I don't know. There's a canoe in here. Stick your head in another one. Oh, there's definitely an occult room in here. Maybe we should investigate this.
You probably should have checked in at the office.
Head on over.
Yeah.
You want to head over, Overdrive?
Certainly, colleague.
This
Hey,
is
now.
off comms. Chance, do you want to? I guess you want to tell them about what we found, since we're all checking in now. Whoops, we can't hear Chance.
There we go. Sorry. Might
No
not be a bad idea.
Okay, I'll let you do that then.
Okay. What was the name of the company again?
Labyrinth Construction.
Labyrinth Construction. Okay. All right. So, guys, the place where we went to is sort of linked to Labyrinth Construction, and we're thinking of checking that out.
Would I know that name?
Yeah, Colosso, you know that name.
Okay. Sure.
Did you want to come along, boss?
No. Lloyd's fine though.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna. I guess we'll see if there's any connection, like if they have any work orders and like brand new. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Well, now we can figure out if they have a storage vault.
All right.
So we could tell him the number to stick his head in.
You're not just
Well,
gonna have
maybe-
Mortis stick his head in
Yeah,
every
what's
single
up?
one.
Until we get a number, yes, he's gonna stick his head in every single one.
Well, before we go ask any questions there, see if there's anything in those storage garages that are maybe also linked to Labyrinth.
So what's up with this Labyrinth Incorporated or Labyrinth Construction or whatever it is?
Labyrinth Construction is, it's in.
So no, I meant Mortis is asking that's the team because he doesn't know who owns it. And so far, all they've said is the name. No one's told him.
Right. You're wondering where it is in town?
No, I was asking the team members what was up with it.
Oh, gotcha.
With the storage?
Team?
Yeah,
I
who's this Lantern Company or not Labyrinth?
Labyrinth.
I don't know. I heard that it has something to do with Goblin King. He stuffs his pants. I don't know.
Oh,
Poor boy. Too soon.
Aye.
Don't eat any peaches he gives you. They're bad peaches.
It's a company that's owned by Daedalus.
And how does Colosso say that? Is there a grinding of molars?
Yes. There's much
Daedalus.
disdain.
Legion!
Daedalus!
Sounds like trying out for Megadeth. He's going to be in a Megadeth cover band over there.
Godless Lawyer says that their slogan is "It's amazing" with maze
Mhm.
highlighted.
Guardian,
I
I
see
think
what
you
you
have
did
your
there.
pun mentor.
Look, I mean, it's no good if I don't develop the banter on my own.
Well, we have a coach for that. I've told you.
Wait, he could be the coach.
Yeah.
Um,
Lawyer
so-
and coach. It's a 2-for-1.
2-for-1 deal.
Well, I mean, I suppose we can always just fridge my ex.
We're not doing that. That's not this kind of comic book.
Thank you.
Besides, she's cold enough. I don't think she needs to be in the fridge.
Oh.
Um,
So how
So,
about before we
okay.
go check them out, let's go meet the others at the garages and maybe we can find something.
I don't know if we all need to be here at the same time. There's still 2 other places to check out.
This is true.
It's just, I think that, well, we can't, we don't want to break into storage lockers. It'd just be easier for Mortis to poke his head in. That's not really breaking in. It's just,
Peeking.
you look, yeah.
All right. So, how many other areas do we have to check?
2, we have Port Regal and Lincoln.
All right.
I'm gonna put money on that. Both of those locations are owned by Daedalus.
Yeah,
Um,
look for a storage vault owned by Daedalus.
Yeah, or we can have Honey check and see if she, can track down ownership of those coordinates. Or,
She's off today.
okay.
Hey, George
Gave him the day off.
Saltington said something about nexuses. Anybody know anything about? He's hollering magic this, apocalypse that, and nexuses. That's not my wheelhouse.
did you call him
Just
George
one.
and Saltington?
Yes. I'm trying to set the bar low for Guardian. I don't know.
Oh.
Chance, you want to go take one of the other 2 locations while they go through the storage lockers?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to I don't know what's closest to us right now. Let's take a look.
Point Re-
We're in Hanover, I think. No, we're in Kingston. No, Hanover.
We're in Kingston.
Yeah.
All right, so nowhere's closer. So let's just head down to Port Regal.
Alrighty.
I guess we'll go to Lincoln then.
Okay.
All right. So the official plan, just so I know what's going on. Who's going to Lincoln?
I guess I am.
Vixen and Colosso.
Vixen and Colosso.
Just gonna ride on his shoulder.
Sure.
And Port Regal is going to be Chance and Guardian.
Yep.
And Overdrive and Mortis are both going to check the storage units now.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. So Vixen and Colosso,
Mm-hmm.
you guys hike across town over to Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
The coordinates are actually on an elementary school.
Oh
the area.
no. I didn't think Daedalus. Is it Daedalus? Is it Daedalus?
How about we
It is
stop
not Daedalus
talking about
Elementary.
Daedalus, okay?
Daedalus. Is it
It is. I know this. Oh. So, just for everybody to see, the handy dandy Freedom City handbook that everybody should have.
It's amazing.
It's the Joseph Clark Elementary School.
do we know anything about this Joseph Clark?
He was a civil rights activist in the 1960s.
So we're going to investigate.
Yes. Since no one's here, it's nighttime. There's no kids here.
Probably just one
Janitor.
one very confused custodian who looks like Stan Lee. How are you guys investigating? You guys just gonna go around? You guys gonna go in?
Check
Yeah,
check the perimeter and then go in
Yeah,
later.
check the
Me too.
perimeter. Maybe the playground set up like a labyrinth.
Oh, there's a hedge maze in the backyard.
23.
Vixen, with the 23, you are able to figure out as you're looking around that this building was indeed built by Labyrinth Construction.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cornerstone that has that company's name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it was built in 1984. But going through and going around, you don't find any other clues or anything like that.
Okay.
You do run into one custodian who says, "What are you guys doing here?"
We're scouting locations to bring the team to meet the kids and do some little community work. Go back to the community.
And naturally, you assume the best time to make that kind of decision was
We were
in the middle of
out.
the night when there's nobody around.
We're in the
We
area.
were patrolling and thought 2 birds, 1 stone.
He does not look like he believes you. But he's also not going to raise a fuss.
Would you like an autograph?
From who?
Colosso.
Fan Frenzy?
Look, I broke the GM. He locked up.
No,
No.
that's the look he's giving you.
I heard that it's a real labyrinth inside. You ever find that the hallway is really confusing?
Lady, I've worked here for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I
Doesn't answer my question.
have never gotten lost in this building.
Okay. Little kids get lost. Is the school mascot a bull?
The school mascot is a bull. But little kids are just dumb.
I think we've got what we need, Vixen. Let's head out.
Okay. Let's go get a coffee.
Y'all have a nice day now.
You too.
He goes back to mopping his floor. You think you might hear him mutter on his way out? He was like, "I didn't really mean have a nice day. I meant go away."
Don't let the bull get you by the horns, or something like that.
Oh,
Meanwhile, Chance and Guardian,
yes.
you guys arrive in Port Regal,
Uh-huh.
and the coordinates appear to be on a marina out by, is that Great Bay or Grant Bay? Great Bay.
Yeah. Okay. So they're out on the marina. Like in the water or out on like the pier?
On the pier.
On the pier, okay.
And it's kind of close to, kind of in between the Ocean Heights Amusement Park and Providence Asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Over here on the map.
Okay.
Because putting an amusement park right beside the asylum is just the perfect way to get a Joker if you want a Joker.
Yep.
Oh, let's check out the asylum first. It's closer.
You head over to Providence Asylum.
And this time I want to do a perimeter check first.
Give me investigation checks.
And investigation.
28.
28.
8!
Guardian says, "Yep, that is a building."
There are a lot of pretty lights out on the lake tonight, on the bay tonight.
Is one of them green? Is there a green light?
Yeah, there's a green light.
Look, Arthur! Spoon! Spoon!
Chance, as you're investigating around it, everything appears to be in order. There's no holes in the fence. There's no anything weird going on.
Okay.
the I mean, there was the marina at the coordinates, but you don't
Alright.
see anything out of order here at the asylum.
Okay. Let's I guess check the marina again, and if
Mhm.
there's nothing there, we'll go to the amusement park.
Sure. Okay.
So,
Are you
Let me
guys-
just see.
of
Are you
the
guys going
boats-
swimming?
No, but if the boats docked there, is there any like labyrinth type boat name on the back of any of the boats?
Give me an investigation check.
31.
So, looking around, you don't see any labyrinth-themed boats, but you do see that the marina itself was built by Labyrinth Construction.
All right.
Hmm.
It looks like there might be a boat docked here called the Icarus.
Okay. And since we're dealing with Greek stuff, that might be of interest.
You do know that Daedalus's spaceship is called the Icarus, so this could be
Oh.
Daedalus's boat.
Okay.
Icarus was his son. You know, the
We're not
died.
there.
If you say so.
Or not there, but
Yeah.
general.
All right. So, all right. Just walk over to the boat and check it out. No, don't go. Not getting on it or anything, because that's trespassing. But is there anything unusual about the boat?
It's very nice,
Okay.
which not in and of itself is not inherently odd, but
No.
it's nicer than you would expect a boat to be docked in this part of town would be.
Okay.
The north side of the bay is usually where the fancy yacht clubs and all that stuff are.
Okay. So, is there an office where there's anybody working in the marina?
Yeah, there's a late night security guard.
Okay. So let's go over and talk to him.
Sure. Yeah.
He kind of perks up.
Hi, how's it going?
Great. What can I do for
Evening,
Heroes
sir.
Incorporated?
Oh,
Did
you
somebody-
know us.
Did somebody call you?
Hey, boss. They know us here.
Glad someone does.
We're following up on some information related to the disturbances last week.
Oh yeah, when the ground was shaking and all those stone fellas came up out of the ground.
Yeah.
Right.
They caused a right fuss over here, and he kind of points back behind the marina up on the hill.
Oh, tell us what happened.
I think they were marching up there to the asylum to go knock down the walls and let all the cuckoos out. And this dude in a bird suit flew down and lit them all on fire and blew them up.
Bird suit.
Yeah.
Bird.
He had like wings and like he threw fireballs and he said he was with you guys.
Wait, he said he was with us?
That's what he said.
Huh. So, and I'll describe Phoenix to the guard in there. Black leather, helmet, and da.
Yeah, it sounds like Phoenix.
Okay.
He had a real bee in his bonnet. He went nuts on those dudes, man. Like, I've seen some superheroes cut loose on like robots and stuff, but this was something else.
Was he saying anything while he was doing this?
No, just chucking fireballs and stuff.
Okay.
Think of it, he didn't even really make sure I was out of the way before he started chucking fireballs this direction.
Was
Did
he
he-
doing the same with the asylum, just not caring if the staff got out of the way or not? Or
Oh, they never made it to the asylum. He stopped him before then.
oh, okay. So he was stopping the stonemen from breaking through the asylum.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Then he came down afterwards and he showed me how to download the app in case we needed anything.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Something
All right.
on this Colosso.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your help. And we'll try to not, take up any more of your time here while we look around.
Yeah, thanks
Hey,
for
You
everything.
guys keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank-
It's nice to have somebody down here looking out for us instead of up in the.
I'm not there, but I like this guy.
Meanwhile, Mortis and Overdrive. You guys arrive at the storage units. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I read this in a comic book once. I got all these hero points just sitting around collecting dust. So I am going to stunt my speed and start doing that speedster thing of vibrating my molecules very quickly to stunt my speed into insubstantial 3. That will allow me to pass through solid objects, but if there's a hidden force field, I guess I'm going to get zapped.
Oof.
Not that I want to give you ideas or anything.
Alright, so the two insubstantial folks are doing their thing.
Hey
Give me an
now, I
investigation
resent that
check.
implication. I see what you did there.
Alright, so investigation checks. Mortis, did you give me an investigation check?
I sure can, though I'm not really trying too hard.
No, I'm not trying.
What?
I don't think we're gonna find anything. I think this is a waste of time.
Now, cheer up, little emo camper. We got to work the team angle here. This is what we're good at. We're good at being insubstantial. So, just got to embrace it, man. It's what we contribute.
This is news to you, Mortis, as Overdrive goes running through the walls.
Get such wonderful toys.
If you guys were on Storage Wars, you guys would be winning right now. You find all sorts of stuff. I mean, this is sort of the suburbs, so everybody keeps something weird in their storage unit. At least in my experience.
You find some nice taxidermy. One.
But as far as anything weird or out of the ordinary, you guys don't really find anything. However, Overdrive, on a whim, you kind of run into the main office of the storage unit.
Uh-huh.
It looks like this storage unit is owned by Labyrinth Construction.
Ooh.
Oh, Mortis! Look what I found! A clue.
As I Google, how do you contact the Freedom League?
That's cold. I won't tell the boss. That's cold.
It's weird, they don't have an app. You have to fill out a form on their website. And it's
They're
like
behind the times. They're
first name,
behind the
last
trend.
name, the nature of your emergency.
You want to phone this one in, Mortis?
Well, I want to talk to Daedalus and find out what the hell's going on.
Well, you're like a crazy person right now. I would not contact Daedalus behind the boss's back. May flip out.
It's up to you, Mortis. I won't stop you.
I won't either. Let's see where this goes.
I'm here for the drama. So, Daedalus,
Toot toot.
Mortis, you make the call to the Freedom League's customer service line.
We're in space right now. Leave a message.
And as the phone is ringing, we're going to go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break.
It takes that long for the phone to ring.
Yeah, it's got to ring out to space. It's crazy.
Satellites and
It's on a landline.
yeah.
All right.
Be right back, everybody.
We'll be right back.
Be back.
And we're back.
Thank you for
Hey.
your patience, everybody. We are back from break.
Yay!
With a very disgruntled phone call about to take place. Mortis, you do get an answer. Sounds like it might be an automated system asking you which Freedom Leaguer you're trying to get in contact with.
Daedalus. Press 6 for Scarab. Plus 7 for...
Press
Please
3 for
listen
Dr.
closely.
McCockles.
If you know your extension.
Be my talent anytime.
Daedalus answers, hello?
Greetings, Daedalus. I think we need a chat. This is Mortis from Heroes Inc.
And his
Yeah.
colleague Overdrive.
And it's calling Overdrive.
We just need to call Overdrive our colleague, every single one of us.
And to what do I owe this privilege?
Pleasure.
Well, apparently someone has an unusually high interest in locations around Freedom City which you've built and or been part of. And looks like nefarious schemes are afoot.
Well, I mean, it's hard to throw a rock in Freedom City that I haven't built in some direction.
Yes, but locations over ley lines, tying into elemental forces and the Soul Vault.
I've only heard rumors about the Soul Vault. I haven't had a chance to study it myself. I wasn't involved in your incarceration.
Another ex-con. What's going on with this team?
As to the ley lines, yes, I have built buildings on top of ley lines. They are designed to be wards to protect against mystical confluences. I've worked with Eldritch on these projects.
Well, I would have chatted with him, but, well, that's an option, so.
It sounds like somebody has you guys on a wild goose chase.
Dr. Tectonic didn't think so.
Dr. Tectonic is a crazed, nanite-controlled man.
Man.
I wouldn't take his ramblings too close to heart.
It wasn't his ramblings, it was a 3,000-year-old artifact that he possessed.
What did you say?
It was the 3,000-year-old artifacts from Greece that he possessed, which has got me calling you.
What artifacts?
Set of stone tablets?
Do you have those tablets with you?
I know where they are.
Show me where they are.
This guy's such an ass.
I don't think so, no.
No.
Look, I'm okay with you guys running your little fan club in Titan Freedom City,
Fan club?
but when it comes to something that might be of substance, I would leave it to the professionals.
We got paid today.
I am more than happy to come take those off of you if it means keeping the city safe.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, so.
Do you really trust Colosso over the Freedom League?
I don't trust any of you.
I'm watching very carefully for Mortis's response on that one.
Look, Colosso's conflict with us is personal on his behalf. I wish you no ill will, but this is a matter of grave importance.
Yes, and it's specifically tied to my well-being, so I'd like to know what the hell is going on. I'm not getting an answer from you.
I won't know what's going on until you let me examine the tablets.
Well,
But I assure you, I probably have more resources and better equipment to solve this problem. And since it does concern your well-being, I would be more than happy to keep you in the loop. You seem like you have a good head on your shoulders, kid.
Yep. So much for the assistance I was hoping to get. Click.
Damn.
I knew I like you.
Somebody says datal us, not datal you. Well, Mortis, good job. You have thoroughly bamboozled him.
Ah,
What would you guys like to do now?
Do we cover all the
Oh.
locations?
Yeah, we
you-
covered all the locations. Yeah, we maybe, I don't know. Were we told that the location in Lantern Hill was on a ley line?
I did bring up Nexuses when we had our last group chat.
Okay. Maybe we should check to see if the other points are on ley lines too.
if only we had someone who could do that.
Yep.
Anybody have expertise magic?
Nope.
No.
Not yet.
Mortis, you can roll expertise occult. It's gonna be a
Ooh.
slightly harder check, but
If only there was a Sorcerer Supreme of our world who was still around.
right?
Well, out of character, there is.
He's not around anymore.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
Eldritch.
Seven. No. Seven had it, and then she got in that little trap.
Yep. That was a 23 on my occult check.
Wow, yeah. So using your occult check and some of the little stints into real magic, quote unquote, that you have gone through, you are able to determine that yes, each of those 5 points is along a ley line that makes the shape of a pentacle.
I will plot those out on an app on Google Maps and share it with the team.
Cool.
Okay.
And in the very center of that pentacle, it's not going to be an exact replica to where the X's are because the locations aren't at the X's.
Yeah, the X's were just randomly close to
Yep.
where.
Close to the name of the location. The location appears to be right underneath Freedom Hall.
Zero and tip $10.
Thank you, Brexton, for the $10 tip.
Thank you so much, Brexton. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Freedom Hall.
That's
That's
the
their old
League's ground
location,
base
right?
headquarters. Yeah.
Is it still in use?
It's mostly a museum now.
Museums.
So,
Belongs in a museum.
Well, maybe it could be the target of his attack.
meanwhile, at the Hall of Freedom,
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Overdrive. Can you still... That trick where you went through walls, that's new, isn't it?
Yeah, I was inspired. You know, I could probably do that again. But I imagine Freedom Hall's probably got better security than random storage units.
We can find out, though.
I'm not sure I like the way you say that, but sure.
Well,
Cool.
I'm sure it's not the smartest move, but
It's
according to
me,
Freedom
right?
League-
It's me.
According to Freedom League, we're not the smartest people, so
Oh, now it's we. I see how it is. All right.
yes, you're catching on. Good.
It's the royal we.
So with that, boss, I'm
Yes.
about to do something really stupid. I hope you don't mind.
Normally I love
I'm all in,
stupid.
boss.
What?
What's your idea?
I'm gonna go check out the Hall of Freedom.
Do it. I'm not gonna stop
Well,
you.
that was easy.
I'm
That
dragging
was
the
easy.
overdrive with me just in case.
Okay,
Hey.
I trust you both.
Right.
That was a fatal flaw. Fatal flaw.
So yeah, with that off
Cool.
to-
You guys head off to Freedom Hall.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that was rebuilt in the wake of the
Terminus invasion.
Terminus invasion.
Yeah.
As you guys are running in, there is a. It is closed for the evening, but it usually has public access areas where the public can come and tour, and they can go to the gift shop and everything.
Yeah.
As you guys are zipping around, where are you going? Or trying to go?
My guess is the basement. Or whatever passes. me.
Yeah, because the things were sort of beneath Freedom Hall. Was that not our indication from your research?
Well, I'm since Dr. Tectonic was all from beneath you I devour, kind of
Yeah, that's a good point.
It just seemed like a hunt. It's just we need someplace to start, and that's my gut check.
Since it's a new scene, I will stunt a slightly different array, so that I can have total incorporeality. I'm guessing they've probably got force fields and electronic defenses that might make it unpleasant to bump into. That
I would
should
say,
leave
yeah.
me. That should leave me with 8 ranks of speed after all is said and done. It's not full speed, but enough to move quickly.
Yeah.
So insubstantial 4 and 8 ranks of speed.
Cool.
And
What
I
rank
will
is Mortis
shimmy-
insubstantial?
You broke up a little bit. What was that?
What rank is Mortis's insubstantial?
I'm checking that right now for you.
Spend my hero point.
Four,
You're good then.
and I have the effects corporal advantage on top of that, so I can actually touch stuff on ghost form.
Cool. So you guys go zipping into Freedom Hall. Go ahead and give me stealth checks.
I'm just crazy.
Here it comes. Prepare to be dazzled.
Guardian, why did you roll a stealth check?
I thought we were all going inside.
No, it's just those two.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
What?
Well, I am about as subtle as a bull in a china shop, so.
Guardian shows up and blows your cover.
Ah,
Never mind. Sorry, brain is
It's all good.
a little loopy right now.
All right. Are you
Well, at
guys
least we're consistent.
satisfied?
Mortis got a 16 and Overdrive got a 15.
Are you guys satisfied with those rolls?
well, we don't want this to be too easy, do we?
No pressure one way or the other. Just asking before we keep
Unleash
going.
the hounds.
No, I could do better.
I literally rolled a 10, so I guess I could do better as well. All right, I'll spend me that last hero point.
It's your last one. I'll use my reroll for you then.
No, it's all good. I
Sure?
like living on the edge. That's why they call me Overdrive.
Okay.
So as a reroll, this will get the old usual plus 10 if it's too crappy.
I can't reach that one.
Wow.
Ugh. So,
That is better.
Silent like ninja with hammer.
Let me do a GM roll here real quick.
Uh-oh.
All right, so you guys are sort of sneaking around Freedom Hall. You head past the public area into the back, or are you guys just zipping straight through the floor?
I mean, I think Mortis is right that Dr. Tectonic and his below ground obsession that maybe we should start at the bottom and work our way up. So phase down until we get to the bottom floor and then start checking things out. Mortis, you agree?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let me see if I have an image here. I do. Aha.
Ooh.
Handout.
So, guys, tipping $10 more releases the fans to the scene. If you want to have some chaos, chat.
Unleash the fans.
Oh, no.
no!
Oh, no.
Oh no.
The fans may be their only hope.
Yeah.
This lady is she's standing in the basement of Freedom Hall, and you guys see there are some tunnels down here that appear to be new. And in the center of the room is this large hexagonal metal looks like it's built into the ground of Freedom Hall. And Centuria is down there, and she is taking notes, and she's taking pictures, and she does not appear to have noticed you guys. She does say, Daedalus, I'm looking into this now. I don't know what I'm looking at, though. I think we really need to get somebody else to come down here and take a look at it. Maybe somebody with, I don't know, magic abilities? You can't hear Daedalus' response.
Am I able to snap some pictures while insubstantial? Like, I guess
Yeah.
we'll find out if that works.
Overdrive, do you have absent-minded as a complication?
I don't.
Yeah.
Just in real life.
Just in real life.
Go ahead and take a hero point. As the
Okay.
flash on your cell phone goes off.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Yep.
And she wheels around.
I knew I forgot to change the settings. I mean, Daedalus sent us. For real, it's all good. Where the help you were asking for? She's not going for it.
And she puts her communicator away. And she says visiting hours are over, and she cracks her knuckles. What do you guys want
Here's
to do?
where we find out if her fists have effects insubstantial.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I know what the hell's going on, so we understand the visiting hours are over. Pretty sure this is no longer a visiting area anyway.
She says, I was hoping you would say something like that. Daedalus says I need to take you guys out.
For
Oh,
dinner?
snap.
Just kidding.
Roll for initiative.
You weren't there.
I'm not. Overdrive. Can you
Yeah?
keep her busy? I need to investigate.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? I'll do my best.
Can you keep her
Unfortunately,
busy.
I've stunted my initiative bonus into my insubstantial. Well, won't this be interesting? Haha! Still got a 22.
But your initiative bonus is lower than hers right now.
I know. That's not good.
Mortis, what'd you get for initiative?
Sorry. Look at the screen.
10.
Ooh.
Mortis is waiting for Overdrive to get her attention.
Clearly.
So Overdrive, she will zip over and she's going to try and punch you, but you are
Okay.
insubstantial, so you are A-okay.
Does Daedalus call you a colleague? How do you feel about that?
She looks at you like, what?
Just asking for a friend.
Overdrive.
Oh, Overdrive, what are you talking about? You have no friends.
Old.
I might have to lure her over to Mortis. No, I'm just kidding. I assume that I will not connect with her, but I will throw a flurry of punches in an effort to distract her. So I guess that's a fast attack that won't connect. But
What is your damage rank?
for the single attack is rank 6 with multi attack.
Alright, so you can actually overcome her impervious.
But I'm insubstantial, so that
That's
wouldn't.
right. So,
So
you're,
basically, I don't know if you want that to be like an attack roll or just like a deception check. I'm basically
it
trying to
a-
distract her with a flurry of fists that aren't going to hurt her.
make a deception check.
Deception? All right.
Oh, you want that reroll?
Maybe that's a good idea.
If
If you're willing,
Yeah.
I'll take
take
it.
the reroll. 30.
Yes. What? No, 20.
Oh, okay. I thought you got the extra point for reroll. Or the
Well,
extra-
it's only if the roll is 10 or below do you get the plus 10 on it.
Oh,
So in
okay.
other words, so I rolled a 15 with that second one, so it's unmodified, but
Okay.
What
it's not a critical failure.
what were you trying to deceive her into doing?
I wanted to keep her focused on me, so I wanted to be throwing fists at her to so she's duck, dive, dip.
So she
dodge.
she forgets about Mortis.
Wait,
for
I want to keep her attention off Mortis, and onto the crazy blur of motion that is me.
Okay. Perfect. Mortis, your turn.
I'm going to go to that weird formation that she was investigating and check it out.
Give me a
Yeah, this-
roll check. It appears to be made of some sort of metal.
Darn it. No hero points.
Oh, you don't?
It's okay. You're not really there, so yeah.
Okay.
If
Oh,
only
yeah, I
someone
didn't think
could
of that.
subscribe to our channel to give a free reroll to Mortis.
So Centuria's turn. Mortis and Overdrive, go ahead and take a hero point. As she looks at Overdrive and she says, "Oh, you're doing that thing that Johnny does sometimes." And she starts vibrating her hand really fast.
Oh.
Oh, not cool.
And she's gonna put hands on you.
Oh. Thankfully,
she'll
my
use-
defense is still high.
She'll use the maneuver all-out attack.
She's angry. I wonder if she's Guardian's ex-wife.
She got a 26 to hit your parry.
Oh! How fortunate that my parry is a 25. I mean, wait a second. So,
Give
the
me a
dreaded
tough-
toughness save. Here it
Give me a
comes.
toughness check.
Here- Thank goodness I've got these hero points racking up. Yes.
She's about to smack
hard to
the
hit,
dark
but-
off of you.
Yeah, she is.
Can I give Centuria?
Whoa!
Can I give Centuria a reroll just so that she will smack the smirk off of Overdrive?
Good job, Overdrive. That's awesome. You got a nat 20. You take a bruise in a daze.
Take that. Oh,
Oh,
it's hard. Artist, finish up. I gotta run.
So she comes in and she just... You could tell she's sort of annoyed with you because of your taunting and your jibing and all of that. And she just
I get that
gives
a
you
lot.
one solid open hand smack. Overdrive, it's your turn.
Hey, again, just trying to lure her sort of away. I will try another deception check.
Sure.
Come on, is that all you got? Well, it's time for crits. Which makes her want to hit me more. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I think I'm making mistakes.
That one seemed to have some ulterior effect on her. You seem to have gotten under her skin,
Oh, joy.
and then your daze goes away.
Just in
Mortis.
time.
What would you like to do?
How big is this metal?
It's about, you would guess it's about 15 feet across by 15 feet across.
Oh my god. It's gonna
And
be-
it goes down into the ground. It looks like it is connected to some sort of pit or chasm.
While she's looking at Overdrive, I'm behind her, peeking around, point down, and I float down.
Into the ground goes Mortis. Sorry, Overdrive. See ya! So Mortis, as you go down, it does look like there are 5 tunnels that go in different directions. They're not all on the same level of the pit. It looks like almost like a honeycomb situation almost. Where some of them are higher, some of them are, but they all point in 5 different directions.
Does one direction pull me more than the others?
Yeah, there is one that seems like it's going to the northwest. That sort of has some kind of pull on you.
Quickly giving the team a heads up over the comms. Got 5 tunnels, each going different directions. One to the northwest, one to southeast, or whatever they are.
One coincidentally in each direction of the 5 points that you guys have been studying.
So the one I'm looking at looks like it would head back towards.
Lantern Hill.
Yeah, the one you're heading towards looks like it's going towards Lantern Hill.
Giant metal machine platform thing, 15 by 15. Looks like it weighs a ton, too big for me to move.
Yeah, it's hexagonal too, so it looks like it's on second glance, it does look like it's the same shape as the circle in the center of the soul vault.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is so bad.
okay. Are Chance and I near the point where our investigation point?
Yeah, you guys are still near Port Regals.
Okay.
I don't think we know what's even going on. They haven't radioed us since they
Mortis
went in.
just radioed.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mortis
no.
took all.
Yeah. Morris just told, and we don't see like any tunnel or opening.
No, nothing like that.
They're underground, whatever they are.
What do you want us to do, boss?
Do you guys think you can get out of where you are in the hall?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can get away for sure. Overdrive, I think he can cut loose, but he's going hand in hand with Centuria, so yeah, that's not looking so good.
Okay. Guys, get out of there, and we'll. I don't know. Should we investigate the tunnels or try to find them on our end?
Well, there's one to the north, towards Lantern Hill that the tunnel's pulling me in that direction.
Okay.
So that was one I was gonna go investigate.
All right.
Unless you want me, unless there's another one you guys want to go to. If you want, I can head to the one towards Point Regal.
Just get out of there for now. Especially Overdrive. If you feel like you want to go to Lantern Hill, do you feel it might be a trap? Like it could cause harm to you? I don't know anything about ley lines.
It's a little above my pay grade as well.
I think we're going to have some fallout from what's happening inside the Freedom Hall. We should probably get back together somehow.
Let's Overdrive. Are you copying this?
Yep.
Get out of there and head to Port Regal.
Roger that.
I'm gonna turn and head towards that tunnel and bolt down that tunnel.
Okay.
So Overdrive, you said a 26 hit you last time. How's a 27 look?
Well, I have this modulating defense. No, I'm kidding. That's gonna hit.
Give me a strength check.
A what?
Strength check.
Not a toughness?
Not a tough.
Oh no! Oh, that's totally uncool. There it is. Got me some hero points. There's no point in attempting a reroll against her strength. Is there? She got kung fu grip. This ain't good.
I would reckon that you're probably not going to be able to break out of her grasp with a strength
Okay.
roll.
Yeah.
But her strength isn't. Did she stunt point or something to make her strength so she can grab people who are?
She did that. She's vibrating at frequency to affect insubstantial. Remember she gave me the pimp hand last time?
Yeah, I
Now
just
she's-
stunted her strength to effects insubstantial.
On that getting away thing, maybe not so much, team. I'm working on it.
Go ahead and take a hero point, Overdrive.
I'm
You
on.
are, at this point, you are immobile and defenseless.
I'm heading to the Freedom Hall
You need me there.
because Overdrive saved me a week ago from that encasing, the rock encasing.
Oh, shucks.
So I feel like I owe him.
Okay, I'll ride on your shoulder again. It's the best mode of transportation.
No, Vixen, go to Port Regal to meet Mortis. I don't want you a part of this.
Okay. I guess I'll get some taxi.
So Overdrive got some bad news.
Yeah,
Go ahead and take a hero point.
I did.
Godless lawyer tipped
Um,
$10.
Take another one.
She did roll higher. She did roll higher than a 10 on your defenseless.
Thank you for the tip,
defense.
Godless Lawyer. Fandom Frenzy has now been unlocked.
Oh.
Oh, gee.
I'm bringing a train of fans with me.
Yes, in time to see us fighting one of the most beloved members of the Freedom League.
No, I'm
Daughter
going
of the guy
inside.
Who put Guardian on PR? Get him a new job.
Overdrive, go ahead and give me a toughness check.
Huh? Come on
It's
now,
gonna
she's not
hurt.
playing fair.
This one's gonna hurt a lot.
Well, good thing I'm not bruised. Wait, that's not true. All right. I got those hero points stacked up. I'm ready for this.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend one of those. I'm gonna spend one of those. Which becomes the 19.
Chances
Great.
bad luck is rubbing off on poor Overdrive.
You get a 19 total.
That the second one's with the hero point, so it becomes a 19. Yeah.
Let me do some quick math here, real quick.
Jeez, lady, not so tight.
Overdrive with a 19, you would still be knocked unconscious.
Sweet. You don't understand. I have an idea. I have a plan.
Oh, jeez. I did check the clause on the contract. Remember, there's no.
Not on
No
the side.
resurrecting team members.
No, right.
So Overdrive, she gets a hold of you, and she just gives you a good knockout punch. And Colosso, you arrive at or wait, Mortis, did you want to do something? So Colosso, you arrive with all of your fans in tow, and you arrive just in time to see Centuria discarding Overdrive on the steps outside of Freedom Hall.
Guardian?
Discarding, just
I'm just the trash. Just.
You're more than trash
and
to
all
me.
of your fans have shown up. It looks like you somebody gave some sort of hint that there was going to be a showdown at the Freedom League in Colosso. And there's people there with signs and banners for which team they're supporting. There's a couple of kids in Colosso costumes. The crowd is very thick, and they're making it kind of difficult to cross the plaza of Freedom Hall. And Centuria is dusting her hands off. She looks like she's gonna go back inside and look for the other one that got away.
You know what? I'll let her walk away.
Yeah, that's right. You better walk away.
And wait till she's inside before I do something.
So she'll go back inside. All of your fans are like, "What the hell, man? We thought there was gonna be a fight."
I want
There's
you
lots
to
of
witness.
pictures being taken.
Hey, you know what? You got your phones. She accosted us. She drew the line.
One guy's like, "But you were in their headquarters."
I was not.
He was. They point the poor accosted Overdrive on.
That's officially part of my superhero name now. Accosted Overdrive.
But did they show up before or after she comes outside with him?
They showed up before she came outside with him.
The accosted Overdrive action figure has X's over the eyes.
Stop making me want to draw a chibi.
Sorry, I'm trying to update the thing. Hold on.
No worries. Godless lawyer, I love you.
Okay, let me see if that updated.
He says you're more than trash. You're a friend from work.
Colleague, it's colleague.
One man's trash, another man's calling.
Pretty much. Even a sleep guardian, I still.
Dang, I can't get the update. Oh, that's all I got. You can get someone else for now. I gotta fix this. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. And the fans are they're taking lots of pictures, they're asking lots of questions, and it is a little overwhelming.
They're taking a lot of pictures of knocked out overdrive.
There's a couple of kids running over to take selfies. Knocked out over.
You know what I do?
Wake
I
up with like Sharpie
Hey,
on all over his face.
Hey now.
Wait,
Hey
There's
now.
already,
wait,
they're already,
hey.
They're already.
I walk through the
memes floating around
crowd.
internet.
while enlarging, I pick him up and carry him off.
In a few more minutes, there's going to be memes of Chris Tucker from Fridays. You got knocked the F out! And it switches over to pictures of.
Mortis, you're on your way through the tunnels.
Yeah.
This tunnel goes a long, long way. Several miles until you get to the end of the tunnel. This area is hollowed out, but there's nothing here yet. Give me a perception check.
18?
It looks like drawn on the ground in here, there is a symbol that is reminiscent of, it's reminiscent of some of the lettering that was on the tablet related to the spirit person. It's drawn in a runic sort of size. It's not glowing or anything like that, but it is etched into the ground.
Boss, this looks bad.
Tell me about it.
How close are you getting to that symbol, Mortis?
Not that close and on the outside of the ring.
Okay. Good decision. Occultism not to step in the circle.
Then you went to Port Regal.
Is this the one tunnel to and from here?
Epilesker,
Yeah,
thanks for
just
the
one
$5
tunnel.
tip.
Thank you, Epilesker.
Which tunnel did he go?
Thank
Which
you.
place did he go to?
Lantern Hill.
Okay.
And straight up? I don't know.
When you float straight up through the floor, you come out in the bottom floor of the speakeasy and you scare the crap out of Tony. He says, "What are you doing down there, Derek?"
There's something below the building. It looks like a ghost trap.
Well, that explains why I've been stuck here this whole time. Unless it's for a different ghost, and he kind of looks at you.
Yeah, I think it's for a different ghost.
And he kind of shakes his head. Just the darndest things. Chance and Guardian over at Port Regal. What are you guys doing?
I was asking if Colosso wanted backup. He doesn't want it. I'm saying here, it's like looking over Chance. It's like, what do you think?
Hey, boss, where you headed?
Port Regal.
Okay. I was just
You're
waiting for you
heading
to get
back
here.
to Port Regal and you told me to walk there?
I'll pick you up on the way.
I'm halfway there. Do you know how much my feet hurt? Do you know how much it hurts to parkour from building to building? And then there's not buildings everywhere out here? So then I have to ride on top of taxi cabs
In heels?
and heels.
Vixen, make a note
It's
that you can
impressive.
actually hero point at the beginning of the next session.
I can't do any flying woo-woo stuff.
I can't either.
But big.
So you guys all meet up at Port Regal. Mortis, are you going to join them, or are you staying? Okay. Overdrive, you come too when they get to Port Regal.
This doesn't look like the basement.
You have a big knot on your head and a newfound fear of women in capes.
Wait, is it Chance a woman in a cape?
No, she doesn't have a cape.
She doesn't have a cape.
See? No capes.
Okay.
You remember how you wanted to have a nemesis, Overdrive?
No. Right, but she's Centuria. She's popular, which means there's platinum wigs to be found. I'm gonna slap one on Guardian's ex-wife the first chance I get to see if it's her.
I'm just gonna try to pull her hair off.
Why won't this wig come off?
Not a wig. So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, this Mortis, we know what Mortis found, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So giant.
Maybe if we had him face down, we could try to figure out if there was a room underneath here too, what the symbol was. Because none of us could do that. And if there's no other way to get up or down, then that phase through.
It's good to take notes as to where everything is. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Better
I can punch a way down into a tunnel. if
Well,
it's
we don't want to
too-
do anything that's too destructive.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying. It's an option.
It's not a very good option. It'll be Plan B. If Mortis can't
Well,
find.
I know this one's gonna have to line up with. You know this one's gonna have to line up with Lantern Hill.
I mean, I can
Oh,
do
we
the
have the
building
coordinates.
trick.
We have the coordinates, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys have the coordinates.
We go to the coordinates, and I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, when you go down, you do see there is another tunnel down there, and there is a rune here that lines up with the water symbol.
Take a picture and send it to the team.
Okay.
Looks like water here.
it makes sense because we're at the marina.
Yeah.
And Spirit makes sense for Lantern Hill because, well, it's the oldest and most haunted place in Freedom City.
Oh.
So which one of those spots is an active volcano?
Knowledge roll.
I'll save you guys a little bit of time. As you investigate the other areas, you do find tunnels, and you find in Kingston you find a symbol that matches up with the Earth symbol. In Hanover you find a symbol that matches up with the air symbol, and in Lincoln you find a symbol that matches up with the fire symbol.
Well then.
So lots of magic heebity-jeebities tied to the elements.
And Dallas.
And that it's all centered at City or the
Freedom Hall.
Freedom Hall.
An elaborate cover.
We still got our notes on those tablets, don't we?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, what better place to conduct your evil doings than right under the heroes' noses? Literally.
Well, we have a
Unless
bigger
they're
problem.
all in on it. What?
We have a bigger problem. Is there like
Yes.
at the port? Is there like picnic tables and stuff like where we're standing around?
Yeah.
I kick one into the ocean because I'm still enlarged, and I punch the ground.
The ocean. We're a marina. It like goes flying.
Whatever. I kick it out through the water.
It skips across the water.
I've got
like a
massive knockback. It goes.
What the?
Boss, everything okay?
I gotta control the media. This is gonna blow up in a shitstorm.
Yeah.
And as the dawning of the realization that you guys have made very public enemies of the Freedom League hits all of you, that is where we will end this week's session.
I'm pretty sure we were already aware of that.
Oh, I think it was just unpleasant comments before, but now they're laying hands. That's not good.
Dad's gonna kill me.
So, chat, who would like to suggest a PSA for this week's episode? And for those who haven't been here before, we do a G.I. Joe style PSA with one of the superheroes. So you pick a theme and which hero you want to deliver it, and we'll have them deliver the message for you guys.
And while we're waiting, thank you guys for the tips tonight and the subscriptions and the follows. Appreciate it.
Thank you all very much.
Yes.
And even if you can't subscribe or tip, spread the word to your friends. So.
Yes, we are always happy to see fresh faces here every week. And we try to be, somewhat entertaining.
Although I think that Godless Lair was extremely entertaining tonight.
Yes.
It got too
But we do
dramatic
love
for
you
chat.
all.
Mm-hmm.
Got too dramatic. Overdrive. Remember, words hurt. Treat people from work the way you want to be treated.
Wow.
Words hurt. So does
Yes.
super strong hands. So am I supposed to do that PSA?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess interspersed with, embarrassing photos of myself being dumped on the front steps like yesterday's garbage.
Oh no, it was today's garbage. Don't
Wow,
stop it
this is
yesterday.
fresh. It's all good.
Fresh, yeah.
So watch your words, ladies and gentlemen, because words hurt and lead to other problems.
It's like one solitary tear, like the ending.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yes.
Well, thank you, all of you, again, for tuning in tonight.
Yes.
And please join us next week when we engage in even more superhero shenanigans and we see exactly how Hero Incorporated's PR machine can recover from this devastating week that they've had.
All right.
Wah, wah, wah.
Next week is Memorial Day. Are we all playing? I'm here.
I'm in.
Okay with that.
I'm game if you guys are
Okay.
game.
All right. Just checking. Tomorrow night is Modern Age John Wick. We have some Modern Age giveaways, courtesy of Green Ronin. So please tune in for that.
Woohoo!
And that's all I have.
Well, thanks again for the
Happy
tips.
birthday.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful week.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.